morning, everybody. I'm looking at you. Good morning, everybody. Rise and grind on this Thirsty Thursday. Good morning, everybody. Thirsty with the liquid gold travel mug. Look at that. The mailman always delivers. Yes, go get you some. It's filled to the brim, Dustin Bosley. Filled to the brim, baby. Go get you one on the shop. Thomas Garrett. Your hoodie is on its way, brother. Hoodie is on its way. Coming to Nashville, Tennessee, I believe. Yes, Nashville, as they say in Tennessee. Nashville. Rise and grind, everybody. Game time, Brian, otherwise known as the mailman. Sorry, Vinny Hagan. I fell asleep again early. Just remember, I was waiting to hear from Mark Holmes. Then I got really tired. I was up at 4:30 in the morning yesterday, so that was why. I am definitely I told my wife, do not let me not do a live stream tonight. We'll do a live stream. And what do you know? I was right again regarding more moves. Everybody's saying we got no money. Zip it. You don't know what you're talking about. Everybody's saying we're not going to spend it. Zip it. You don't know what you're talking about. Keep listening to Jerry. All right? Keep listening to Jerry. Dak restructure's done. Sorry. I was off by $500,000 as far as how much they would save on the salary cap. They saved $36.5 million. We are, before the Micah deal, we are 8th in the league in cap space. Yes, 8. Once Micah is signed, we jump up near the top in money under the cap. If we get Deron Bland done, that'll take a little bit from that. But we are plenty of money. We haven't even addressed the roster regarding any potential cuts. Maybe Donovan Wilson. You restructure Terrence Steele. You save $10 million. You restructure Diggs. I would not do that. You save even more. You might do it. You might restructure Diggs and still be able to release him after that. You're not releasing Diggs or cutting Diggs. Stop it. Not happening. They're giving that playmaker every opportunity to come back and play. If not, then you structure the deal and you push money forward, like every other team is doing. You act like the Eagles are doing something that's so unbelievable. No, they're pushing money down the road is what they're doing. The new Saquon Barkley thing, I told everybody. I literally told you yesterday morning what's the biggest reason why they're doing it. They want to try and save all their own first, then be active on Monday. I do believe Eagles will do something. I do. They'll be active on Monday. But the main reason why was to be able to sign. And just remember, they're pushing money forward. They're not making these deals and the money's evaporating. The money's there. It's going to account in years to come. They see a window and they're going for it. And they got themselves a ring. Bingo. That's what it's about. Jerry, do you want to play in them waters or you do not want to play in them waters? That is the question. All right, I will get to the thumbnail first. I won't leave you hanging and then we'll end up with some other news around the league. Thumbnail first. DK Metcalf to the Cowboys. DK Metcalf to the Cowboys. Are you in or are you out? And you're going to say, well, what's it going to cost? Well, it's going to cost. It's going to cost. He ain't returning because he wants out. Who's going to get him? My team would probably be Green Bay. Dallas should be on a 26, 27-year-old DK Metcalf. What it would cost you is probably a move down from 12. Probably a move down from 12 to 18. Probably a move from 12 to 18 in the first round. Maybe throw in a 5th round pick, a 5th round comp pick. Maybe. You may not have to do that. You go from 12 to 18, you get DK Metcalf. Maybe you throw, I wouldn't do a 5th. I think that would get it done. But, if not, you throw in a 5th. There you go. Now you're drafting an 18. This is a move that may be better suited to wait while you're on the clock. But they're talking about it. And let me know what you think. DK to the Cowboys? He's an ex-receiver. The Cooper Kupp, if he comes in here, see, you got to realize, and I know I'm going to get a lot of trolls. Troll my ass. Come on. CeeDee Lamb has played mostly X last year, and he had an unbelievable season. But he is a guy that can play in the slot. Mingo is a similar player. He could play in the slot. Tolbert, I don't know that could play in the slot. He's more of an X. A number 3, not a number 2. We've established that, I think. You bring in a DK, he's on the outside. I'm all for it. Bigger body, young. Yes, please. That's the type of guy. If you're telling me we get DK, then I'll take DK Metcalf over any receiver in this draft. I'm not saying he's going to have that's just me. You got a window with Dak. Okay? Assuming Dak's going to be here, we're still drafting a young one. We are. We may bring in a veteran because they can't rely on Dak. So if Dak goes down, you'll have a veteran. It is what it is. You've seen teams win Super Bowls without a dominant quarterback. In Philly, you saw it. Nicky Six, Nick Foles. You saw it with the New York Giants. You saw it with the Baltimore Ravens, Trent Dilfer. You saw it over and over again. You saw it in Tampa Bay. I mean, you can win a Super Bowl if you have dominant lines of scrimmage. You know what I mean? You can do it. So, we'll see. I'm kind of into Mariota. I like Mariota. I think they need to go with somebody who's got to remember, Clayton Adams is in town. You need somebody with mobility. So just look for something like a quarterback with some mobility in the draft, which is why they met with Jackson Dart twice. Not once, but twice. I don't think Jackson's making it the second round, so I think it's all for nothing. They're not taking him at 12 in my humble... maybe they take him at 18. Maybe they take him at 18, but if you're going to take him at 18, you're going to take him at 12. And I'm stuck on 54, and I left a few minutes early. Wow. It's circular day, so I'll be a little, it's fine, but this is ridiculous. I'm stuck behind a Tesla, like a Tesla. The dude's not even driving. He's asleep. He's asleep at the wheel. He out. He nodding. Liquid gold. So yeah, DK to the Metcalf, Metcalf to the Cowboys makes a lot of sense. Next juicy tidbit. This goes out to Ultra Cowboy, Randy McIntyre, Clemente Espinosa, Felix Rojas, Vinny Hagen, Dwayne Sweetney, everybody. Chris May, Walker Wade, Primetime Phil. This goes out to everybody. Loyal Cowboy, Mark Holmes. Feel free, Mark. This goes out to Matt Batten. This goes out to my Cowboy, Daniel M. This is for you, brother. Daniel M. This is for you. Sorry, I'm trying to remember my... Daniel M. need to be a channel member, bro. I just shouted you out. Normally that don't happen. Here's the deal. Behind the walls of the Star, following the Zach Martin press conference, one name has surfaced regarding big interest in. So, and let me just tell you, this name, Randy McIntyre, is none other than hometown boy, Nick Bolton. Nick Bolton to the Cowboys. They're going to see what it would take to bring him in. Nick Bolton. He's a lesser, go on Sport Track, SPORTRAC. Look at his free agent value. They've been pretty much dead on. They hit the Osa deal. Nick Bolton, local kid, would love to play with the Cowboys. Yes, yet another guy who would love to play with the Cowboys. Behind the walls of the Star, per Mike Fisher, per other sources, Mike Fisher doesn't just throw things up against the wall. He won't say nothing, because he's a reporter embedded at the Star. Nick Bolton has been talked about behind the scenes as a possible free agent get. Now, that wouldn't be, just remember, that would not be the top tier linebacker. I mean, you would think it would be, but when you look at Sport Track, he's $13 million a year. That's what you're going to get. It's all about the guarantees. Plenty of money, people. Plenty of money. Stop saying we don't have the money. Some of you haters, I think, are just haters and trolls and aren't really Cowboys fans and just keep saying, oh, they can't afford it, they can't afford it. No, they can afford anything they want. It's just whether you want to do that. I want 2 free agents. That's it. I want 2 free agents before the draft. Linebacker, well, they're already talking about Nick Bolton. He may not go there, but they're talking about him. And go get me a veteran corner. None of these moves are going to stop you from drafting a corner at 18 if you trade for DK, Metcalf, or 12. Nobody's going to stop you. If they deem that's the highest pick, take them. We're hearing that Ted McMillan is falling. Take them. You have DK? Okay, I understand. That's why you wait till the draft, potentially, for DK. Now, I don't know that Seattle will do that. I don't know. But let me ask you, DK is a proven. Ted McMillan is not a proven. It comes with a certain level of ambiguity in the words of Jerry Jones. Ted McMillan is a risk. He don't run the fastest. DK has proven it. So if you get DK Metcalf, and let's say you drop to number 18 in the draft, then best player, baby. Best player available. Maybe at that point, you take a Jackson Dart. Maybe at that point, you take an edge rusher. Michael Williams, if he's there. Maybe you take James Pierce, so you feel more comfortable at that than you do in the top 10. Gentry ain't dropping there. Maybe you take Omari and Hampton at 18. Right? Maybe now you're getting into my time. Now you take a Omari on Hampton. You see what I'm saying here? Didn't really want to let the cat out of the bag, but the cat's out of the bag. They're not creating all this room. Yes, they're going to restructure. They're going to redo Bland's deal. He's going to cost a little bit on the cap, but not in the first year. Not that much. A few million in the first year. He's not making much money. Deron Bland, he needs to. Now's the time to get a deal with Bland. Just make sure that whatever deal you have with Deron Bland, that it is something you could get out of in 2 years, relatively, maybe 3, because he's so young. It's not like he has a lot of bad foot injuries or knee injuries. I mean, that Diggs had. He don't. That wasn't his issue. It's not a knee. Bland's a ball hawk. You need a young one. You do. I love Kalen Carson, more of a slot guy in my opinion. Got Jordan Lewis, yet to be re-signed. You understand? You need numbers, people. You saw what happened when they tried to go thin and go rookies as backups last year, only to see massive injuries along the line. Now, again, they were not a team that was going to the Super Bowl, so I couched that. So anybody who wants to troll me and say, you're making excuses. Nobody's saying that we're going to the Super Bowl. Nobody. Even with my off-season prediction, I said they'd win a division with, I think 10 wins, 10 or 11. I think it was, I'm not sure. Put it in the comments. But again, that wouldn't have happened. So I was wrong about the season prediction, but I can't predict injuries. I mean, I just can't. Sorry, I'm not that good. So, one more bit of news before I get to work. Joey Bosa was released. I did reach out to a couple people. Joey Bosa. I said, what if we don't re-sign D-Law? and we pursued Joey Bosa. The fact of the matter is, everybody, Joey Bosa's numbers, after looking into it, are not good over the last few years. He's injured, but so is D-Law. So don't give me injuries. I'm looking at what's better, what's cheaper. Who would be cheaper? I don't know. I'd have to do some research on that, and I will. This is my 6-day work week, so it's kind of tough. But who's cheaper, Joey Bosa or D-Law? I would still, after loyal Cowboy, I still think probably keep D-Law and his tired hot boys, because Ultra is right. Joey Bosa's numbers have plummeted. Now, I don't know how he would be in Dallas, rebirth. He's younger. Joey Bosa's at least 2 years younger than D-Law. So let me ask everybody, would you take Joey Bosa over DeMarcus Lawrence? It's a fair question. I think D-Law is good when he's healthy. I disagree with Drew that he's every Cowboy player that Drew says is, he's cooked, he's washed. Drew, channel member Drew, thank you. That's just not the case. He's not washed. And Osa's not making $20 million a year. You know as well as I do, it's all about the guarantees. That's what it is. It's all about the guarantees. So stop the nonsense, please. Stop the nonsense regarding that. Let's see here. No parking here to corner. So I could park right here. There we go. There it is. But all right, everybody, I'm at work, short drive. Don't forget, 3:45 Eastern lunchtime chat. Sorry about the live stream last night. Mark must have been, he was driving in that nasty weather, so I understand. But we will have a lunchtime chat. I promise we'll do a live stream tonight. Put in the comments what time you want the live stream for. Talk to everybody at my lunchtime chat. A lot happening behind the scenes of the walls, like behind the walls at Frisco. Nick Bolton, DK Metcalf. If I had to put it now, I think there's a better chance that we get Nick Bolton than DK, but both are possible. Late.
What's your contingency plan?
Contingency plan?
Your backup plan. You got to have some kind of backup plan, right?
No, we don't have a backup plan. This is it.
And this is the best that you could, that the government, the U.S. government can come up with? I mean, you're NASA, for crying out loud. You put a man on the moon. You're geniuses. You're the guys that think his shit up. I'm sure you got a team of men sitting around somewhere right now just thinking shit up and somebody backing them up. You telling me you don't have a backup plan? That these 8 Boy Scouts right here, that is the world's hope? That's what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Oh,